Welcome to your sacred yoga practice. We'll begin in a comfortable seat, sitting up tall with the legs crossed. Let your hands rest on your knees and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now seal your lips and continue breathing in and out through your nose, finding a nice smooth ujjayi breath. With each inhale, you embody peace, and with each exhale, you offer gratitude. Inhale, peace. Exhale, gratitude. On your inhale breath, reach the hands wide and overhead, palms touch, and draw them to the heart space. Here we'll sing the sound of Om to raise our vibration. Inhale. Om. Now bring your fingertips to the earth by your sides. Let your head fall over to the right. And then gently roll the head forward and over to the left. And just roll the neck out side to side. Keeping the breath flowing in and out through your nose. You can take big circles with your head, releasing any tension in the neck. Take your circles in both directions. Nice deep breath here. And bring your head back to center. On your inhale, we'll send the left arm high, side bend stretch over to the right exhale. Inhale, you'll rise back through center. Exhale, bend to the other side. And just take this side to side, breath to movement, creating space in the rib cage and in the heart, space for more breath, more peace. One more time, side to side. And now we'll roll onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Shoulders stuck over wrists, hips over knees, and we'll move through a cat-cow flow. Inhale, lower your belly, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. And continue this breath to movement flow. And start to add organic movement. You can look over one shoulder, then the other. You can make some circles with the hips or the shoulders, whatever feels good to you. Just find some gentle movement here, keeping the breath flowing. And now we'll rest into a child's pose. Big toes touch, knees are wide. Reach your hands forward, forehead to the earth as you breathe for a few moments of surrender here. With each exhale, just feel any excess energy melt away. The body softens and so does the mind and spirit. And begin to press yourself back up to your hands and knees. On your inhale, send that right arm high, reaching up to the sky. Roll out the wrist. And then wrap that arm around your low back as we roll open the shoulder, lifting your chest. Take a deep breath. Inhale, send that arm high again. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing the arm under the torso, right cheek to the earth. And just take a few breaths here in your twist. On your inhale, press yourself back up, send that right arm high. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Other side, inhale, left arm high, roll out the wrist. Wrap the arm around your low back, roll that shoulder open as you lift and breathe. Inhale, send that arm high again. Exhale, thread the needle. Soften into the shoulder, breathe into your twist. On your inhale, press yourself back up, send that arm high, and both hands find the ground. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips high. Press through your hands and find some movement here. So you can roll out your ankles. You can walk out one heel and then the other. Find a few breaths, really pressing through your hands. Send that tailbone high, really lengthening your spine. One more deep breath here, in and out through the nose. We're going to walk the feet forward now into a rag doll. Feet are at hips width distance. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, and you can rock side to side, releasing any tension in your spine. And release your hands to the earth, forward fold. On an inhale breath, lengthen your spine, bringing your hands to your shins. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head. Bend your knees, inhale, rise all the way up to standing, palms touch overhead. Exhale, take a back bend, cactusing your elbows. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold, lead with your heart. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, rise up, reach up, hands overhead. Exhale, back bend, expanding the heart. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale, rise up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach the arms high again. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold, relax your head. Fingertips find the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll take Malasana Squat. Heel toe the feet wide. Turn the toes out. Sit into your hips here. Bring the palms together, sending the elbows wide into your knees. And lengthen your spine as you breathe here. Option to take a twist if you want to send the right arm high, planting your left hand inside the foot. Take a deep breath. And then take your twist to the other side if you'd like, breathing into the rib cage as you expand. And come back to center with the palms together if you're not here already. And then we'll bring our hands to the ground, lifting the hips into a wide-legged forward fold. Bring your feet as wide as you'd like for your prasarita. Relax your head, lift the tailbone, feel the stretch along the back of your legs. Option to stay here with the breath, or maybe you move the hips side to side, bending into one knee and then the other. And rest in the center here again. If you'd like, you can take a twist, sending the right arm high first and just breathing, lengthening, twisting in the rib cage. And now switch arms, bringing the right hand to the center of your feet. Left arm reaches up for a twist. You can roll out your wrist if that feels good. And come back to center. We'll bring the feet back to hips width distance, moving into our downward facing dog once again. Taking a breath here. On your next inhale, you'll send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack open the hip. Roll out that ankle. Option to stay here, or you can flip into your wild thing if that feels good to you. Wherever we are, we'll take 2 deep breaths. And return to your downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, send the left leg high. Again, bending your knees, stacking open the hip. Roll out the ankle. Option to take your wild thing again on this side, taking 2 deep breaths. We'll meet back in our downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here, and then lower down onto your knees. Find a cat-cow flow. Now we'll move into our toe stretch pose. So tuck the toes under and then sit back onto your heels, lengthening through your spine. On your inhale, bring the hands up over your head, and then bring the palms together at your heart. We're going to flip the palms away from each other, taking reverse prayer hands here. Tops of the hands press into each other as they slide down the sternum for a nice stretch on the wrists. Take a nice deep breath here. And then bring the palms back together, interlace the fingers, and flip the palms forward, stretching the hands. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And release the hands, shaking them out. Bring them down to the earth, untuck your toes, tap out your feet on the ground, and then sit back on your heels again. Now we'll bring the hands back and behind us, planting into our palms. Fingers point forward as you look up. Option to stay here with the chest lifted, or you can lean back more, lifting the knees off the ground. Continue to breathe wherever you are. And then gently release, lowering the knees back down to the ground and lifting yourself back up. And now we'll come into a seat, sending the legs in front of you, feet together, knees wide for Baddha Konasana. On your inhale breath, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, lead with your heart as you fold over the legs, keeping the spine long. Option to relax your head if that feels okay on your neck. And we'll breathe here into the hips, creating space for peace, space for love. And begin to walk your hands over to the right as far as you can out in front of that knee. Take a nice deep breath here, feeling the stretch along your rib cage. And then walk your hands back through center and slowly over to the left. Again, reaching as far as you can, breathing into your side body as you stretch here. And bring your hands back to center as you gently rise back up. Now we'll move into a wide leg forward fold. So send the feet wide and lengthen through your spine, tilting the pelvis forward. Feet are flexed. Find a deep inhale breath. And on your exhale, walk the hands forward. Again, spine stays long. Option to relax your head if that feels okay on your neck. We'll stay here for a few breaths. And walk the hands back in, lengthening the spine. And we'll take a side bend stretch, so slide the left hand down your leg, sending the right arm up and over. Side bend, breathe into the ribs. And slowly rise back up to center. Slide the right hand down your leg, side bend to the other side, breathing here. And come back to center, sitting up tall. And we'll draw the legs back in, returning to our Sukhasana, our easy meditative seat, where we began. Sit up tall, lengthen your spine. Let your hands rest on your knees, palms face up now, to receive this practice and this work. We'll stay here for a few moments with our breath, reflecting on how we feel, embracing this present moment. Take a few more breaths here, breaths of gratitude for this practice, for this time in your body, to be present, to enjoy, to experience. And on your next inhale, reach the hands up and overhead, bringing them to your heart for Anjali Mudra. Let's close our practice with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Thank you for being here. It is an honor to guide you. Lift your hands to your forehead. The light within me bows to the light within you. Namaste.